Alright, check one. Okay, looks like everything's working. So we will move on here. Let me make sure this is paused. Okay, no longer watching on stream. We'll get going here in just a little second. So, does it capture the game? There we go. Okay. I did save my things. Yeah, okay. This is chapter 11 of the game. So, welcome on in. This is going to be Asterigos, whatever. They've pronounced it like 30 times in the game, and I just cannot process what it is. Um, so, if you're new, it's a generic action game, a la Souls-like, um, but with a couple more friendly mechanics. So it's not as brutal. Like death doesn't have like such a penalty, and you level outside of spending currency. So it's more like a general RPG. There's a little gold when you die and gain experience. So we finished the mines for the second time last time. Um, so we went down to the glittering deeps and traveled all the way to the end. Fought a giant Titan avatar, which was kind of bullcrap. And then, yeah, doing a little bit further and picked up a pink crystal, which did not progress any quests. So basically what we have left is I can go to Styx, which looks like a very late area. Which I've had a couple quests say go to Styx. So I'm gonna probably try saving that one for later. There are two other areas in between this to go to. Though I don't have. Do I have a map or something? Yeah, so there's Argus Plaza. To go to, which is I think where I want to go next. That or I go to the Sunken Outskirts. So I think I get to either of those through the Argus Bazaar. And we'll just figure out what's going on from there. So we're gonna head to Argus Bazaar, and I still don't know where I'm missing a thing here. So I want to go to Laurelcraft. Wait, let's go to Pegasus Garden. Might get us somewhere. I don't remember. This is the one by the Harvey after you beat the Harvey boss. So I'm gonna get, I got a ding right there. That means there's a treasure just nearby. I'm not getting a ding while in this room though. Did I miss something here? Yeah. Okay. To the sacred bell cantor Eulalia, I'm terribly sorry for the scar on your face, even though it has nothing to do with me. Indeed, you gave a piece of I gave you a piece of cursed art, and I did wish that the plants saw love your beauty and wealth, but it's the emotional impulse. Its art was only meant to scare you, but as for what things have evolved into today, that was entirely your own doing. If you're actually willing to behave properly and stop constantly indulging in alcohol, then the accident during your performance would not have happened. As a former member of the band, let me give you some advice. Do not steal away another's lover, and most importantly, treat people with respect. I hope you've learned your lesson, Marissa. Okay, yeah, so Marissa is kind of a dick, but she's our dick, so I guess that's helpful. I get a ding here, but okay, there is a chest on the other side of this. So there has to be a way around that here. There's also somebody that asked for a song orb or something, which I have yet to find. What's this? Sorry, or fragment. Okay, I apparently never searched this room. What we got here? Some charge bombs. Okay. And I think I did this. No, I can't do this room. And there is basically nothing in this room anyway. So I guess maybe the next area has something, like some way to go around. Because this is just a boss arena. Okay, where I'm standing a little bit above the stairs. But yeah, this is just the boss arena. And the elevator showed up. I'm fairly certain there's nothing I can do out here. Okay, let's head to somewhere else. I want to see what Laurelcraft has to say. And then, you know, I guess we'll keep exploring. I really want to know how I get behind or further into this area. To the Laurelcraft. Out the back here. Can I open this? Okay, we can open this now. So this leads somewhere. I wasn't allowed to open this one earlier. Okay, free item. Oh, there's also the thing that took my charge module in the depths. I need to figure out what was going on there. Some exposition.
What is your plan, Sanctus?
We're going to bring the Stardust to the temple in the hovels.
Deduct from the Asterigos share without permission? You're very bold.
It's my duty to allocate these Stardust. Marble enforces martial law without a thought for the slaves and the poor. I have nothing to say to those Aristor.
So, I think he made a practical choice.
How can you say that?
If
you weren't my bodyguard, you might have been left to die as well.
You don't need to worry about me. I can take care of myself just fine. Plus, you can't save everyone. You're an Archon. Haven't you come to see the pragmatism in sacrificing others? Your ideals are first and foremost in all of your thoughts and actions. It makes me worry about you.
If you disagree with me, you don't have to follow.
Come now. You know I can't disobey your orders. Or are you so lonely that you've resorted to teasing me?
No matter what you say, I can't abandon the slaves and the poor. I have to look after them.
Right. But I'm always the one who helps keep you out of trouble.
What's the matter? Think you're up to the task?
You need to be far more subtle if you want to use reverse psychology on me. Let's go, my saintess.
Okay.
Wow. So this is Argus Plaza.
Ooh, I got a ding. Okay. Well, this is a plaza. Yep. Thank you. All right, let's look around. Yep, just pan the camera the exact same way, and yep, we're done. Okay, so one of my priorities is to open gate. Oh, there's people. How's it going? No, it's too deep to get. Just give it up. It's already a miracle from the God of Stars that you didn't get caught in all those times you stuck out during martial law. I was so close, I almost got it. I saw it stuck in a water pipe in the fountain. If only we can get the fountain power. You know the fountain powers all of the statues. You know the fountain powers from all the statues were taken by the army and turned into stars. It's hard to find that kind of star right now. But it's a token of my first love. I just can't give it up. Leave the password is survival is the most important thing for us now. What? No, there must be a way. Let's go back and have a glass of Stardust wine first. You're losing control again. Okay, so apparently I can use some power. I have those power cores that I got from the ballista. I can probably use those on the fountain to power it up and retrieve some item. Okay, so they are gone. I can no longer gossip there. Can't knock. I'm not gonna just drop down from that ledge. We're gonna see what we can do over here first. Can't knock. Are you hostile? Come on, little engineer. Alright, get some thunder concentrates here. Alright, door. Knock. There's no response, there's off on the other side. Okay, that is completely pointless right now. This is also completely pointless right now. So is my only choice. Oh hey, we can apparently climb over. So they probably wanted me to drop down, be forced to drop down there and do it, but what is it? Climbing in this game is kind of jank.
Outside. Oh god. Open nerve and sneak in.
You saw me from all the way over there. Noblewoman, I hear that Minerva is going to challenge Marble publicly. We should keep tabs on it. Noblewoman, so many people went to the party at the Laurel Mansion. After all, she hasn't officially appeared in public for centuries. Yeah. Look at you. You're completely indifferent to those important matters. That's exactly why you ended up like this. You have neither connections nor ambition, and you live on rations like a slave without dreams. Have you no shame? Give it a rest, woman. Just because I don't say anything doesn't mean I don't think anything. If you really care about my opinion, here it is. Getting involved in all this nonsense is pointless. Think about the turmoil the Gold Owl Phantom started 1,000 years ago. You got involved, and what happened? Then during martial law, every time someone initiated something, you joined in. What did you get out of it? You involved yourself in these things, and then Marble soldiers came in control for us. Do you know how difficult it is to get rid of them? Wake up, you're just being used by those politicians. Regardless of whether Marble or Minerva comes out on top, our lives will go on. Let's calculate whether our Stardust is enough for our slaves, otherwise I'll have to sell one The one who gives you massages and washes your hair every day. You're such a bully. Oh, by the three, why did I marry such a useless man? Keep crying. The only thing you're good at is losing your temper. Oh, wow, that is... Okay, this marriage is not gonna make it. Alright, so there are engineers here. Let me see, are you hostile? If I walk in front of you, okay. Remember, you did this to yourself. I did nothing wrong. Scuffed ceremonial ornament. So, maybe it's just, oh, this is gonna be, no, okay, really. Well, I tried. Oh, it's a javelin guy. Can't gossip. Looks like there's a Colossus over there. You. Fountain power. Okay. Okay, so I think that's one of the things I was looking for. That's kind of awkward, though. Okay, yeah, so those guys do not flinch very often. So I just have to go back to doing them correctly. Okay. Noble man, the gods, the stars bless us. There's no news about Archon, Serenia, and Minerva's returned already. I know Polius, I know very well that he is not a man of ideals or sentimentality. Minerva just wants to plunder behind a slogan of justice just like her father. As a result, everyone would rather support a hypocritical merchant than cast aside Archon Serena. It's ridiculous. So, Minerva is really not well liked by the noble class. You know what, let's just drop down. That is a bull. That is cool. Okay, well that was fun. Are you... No, you're throwing things. Okay. Oh, chest. Okay, what did we get? Starry ore cluster. I think I could buy those somewhere. Yeah, I only have 10,000 Stardust, so it's not worth doing anything right now. Okay. So I think that's everything down here that I can do. Oh, no, sell. Okay, and what do we got back here? Some material. Oh boy, a starry ore fragment. I've only got 600. Okay, so there was the door the lion came out of. And then there's this path. Oh no, I can't open this door. Okay, so I guess it was just the door the lion came out of. This game's pretty linear, actually. Like that guest talking behind the door. The door is locked and no one's answering. Okay, so they're having a little shindig in there. I'm not invited, but we will see about that. Okay. We are still looking. We are looking for fountain powers. Are you gonna turn around? Okay, that is your mistake. That was 5. Come on. Oh, you made a mistake, buddy. I can probably jump over this and get down there. I think that's where I saw those nobles. We're gonna just go blindly towards this conduit, though.
You inferior scum! Go back to whatever hole you crawled out of!
You know what? Okay, can't kill him.
Ephesians don't allow outsiders! I hope someone takes out the trash.
Those ungrateful opportunists shouldn't be allowed to call them Aristoi. Lord Marble has shown great kindness in giving Minerva the chance to redeem her sins, and those people are so mean to him. How ungrateful. If it weren't for Lord Marble, we'd all have become Stardust for the cultists by now. Okay.
This must be the garden behind the house. There must be some way in around here. Minerva said Narcus could help.
Okay. I see an exposition cloud over there. Oh. I wonder if I'm gonna be penalized for killing those things. Like, they seem so cute. 1734. Should be 51. Yeah, so I think we're gonna go 18, 36, 54 next. Okay. Okay, that looks like quite the way in. We're gonna go to our exposition cloud.
Minerva, did you really agree to this? To stripping us of our revered statuses? How could you let Human propose the Resonator Act? I don't understand.
I agreed to it purely for business reasons. A significant increase in starite supply and demand bodes well for our industrial prospects.
But aren't you concerned that the slaves can more easily incite unrest once they possess starite?
We will make only the most basic of public facilities available. They'll still be excluded from the special ones. And that would already be enough to boost our business. The commoners thought they could be richer, could be privileged. Yet, by then, we'll already possess more powerful starites, and we would have long become richer than even presses. Their worth will never surpass that of the Aristoi.
I hadn't considered such a thing, but...
Agnes, your family's business will also prosper because of this. I simply can't see any drawbacks.
But starite is a symbol of glory, of nobility. This is our history. It carries significant meaning to the Aristoi.
Then we will create a new symbol of nobility. Is that so difficult?
Gods watch over us. I don't know. What you've said is far beyond what I could imagine. But perhaps you're right. I just need some time. I need to think this over, my friend.
We trust you will come to reason. My dear Agnes, sooner or later, you and your family will understand.
Okay. That's probably Narcissus. Let's head down here. Okay, so we got some old statues. Let's pop a cell, take these 2 cells, so don't make them to 20. And knock on this door. Are you here to sell slaves? Well, then go away, don't bother me. Alas, it's so hard to buy slaves nowadays. When will our lives start to improve? Okay. probably Narcus. Judging by your pink skin, you must be the outsider working with Minerva. I'm a bard. I recite the works of great poets. My goal is to help all listeners pursue truth through poets. This talent makes the Earth Story want to protect me even now. What kind of truth? I don't know. You don't know? Humans cannot possess true wisdom. They must try to achieve wisdom through their actions. Truth is our lifelong pursuit, but we can only get so close to it. So no one knows what the truth is? Yes, but I think poets are the closest of all to the truth. They can draw inspiration from the gods. They can write what others can't even imagine, what is a treasure that can't be obtained from experience. Many wonderful poems from the beautiful classical period have been lost. If only I had a chance to read the classic work of the ancients. Okay. Another quest. It's a fetch quest. We take those, though. Are you gonna be a dick and yell at me again?
You inferior scum! Go back to whatever hole you crawled out of!
Okay, can I climb this at all? They really didn't want me jumping over this. I'm not even okay, yeah, there's just some birds down there. I don't think I can actually get down there. Okay. Yell at me again.
Ephesians don't allow outsiders! I hope someone takes out the trash.
You know, as much as I wanted Orichalcum more earlier, they are just giving it to me now, which I mean is fine if they want to keep me at like a minimum upgrade level. Just, I don't know, it's the standard in these games. I guess I could maybe get another weapon up to like 4 and use it instead of being at 6. It just lose 50 attack power, which seems kind of ridiculously high.
You must be Hilda. Forgive me, it's been ages since I've seen a normal human.
Pleased to meet you.
I'm Narcus of House Narwhal. It's my honor to guide you. If you have any questions, feel free to ask.
Narwhal, what is that? It's a legendary sea creature. My ancestors came from the coast. We used to be commoners. It was only after I was born that we became Aristoid. When I was young, I heard many myths about the sea. We used the narwhal to commemorate the origins and history of my ancestors. That sounds interesting. You're curious and positive. I like you. People like you become successful. You can call me Narcus. Let's go to the situation in Laurel Mansion. Who's here at the mansion now? Lord Marvel's arrived with several of his associates in the Aristoid who support Mrs. Minerva are here too. I received a message that the mistress returned to the mansion through the secret passage, so I came here to meet you. Now Marvel's plan to intercept her is going to fail. Many Aristoid who support Minerva have come, but not everyone will welcome you. Be careful, especially those old Aristoid. They're tough to persuade. You mean they don't like me? They don't like anyone who isn't an Aristoid. It took a long time for an outsider Aristoid like me to be accepted. Thanks for the heads up, but I'm not here to socialize with them. Haha, I hope it goes smoothly.
Anyway, I'm glad everything's going well. Just mind what you say when talking to the Aristoid.
Thank you, Narcus.
You're welcome. Good luck.
Okay. There's a chest. I'm getting a ding for a chest. Okay, is this just like a little mini ring or something to get to a chest? Probably not a mini. This is why. Why does this exist? Okay, I think I needed those 3 quenching solutions for something. I don't know what though. Okay, talk. An outsider, you must be Minerva's guard. Won't you join us, girl? We're discussing the basics of philosophy and the various knowledge that may be derived from it. If you're asking me to eat with you, my answer is no. What a surprise that someone refused food at a party. If food smells off, you'd better not eat it. It might make you sick. Oh, that's funny. No one else can smell it. You should think of another excuse. Or perhaps you're hallucinating. I'm sorry, but outsiders have a sense of smell. Oh, then I feel sorry for you. Maybe you can stand a little further away and not bother us. Okay. Hilda, you're kind of a dick. Talk. I want to ask the chef to develop some new flavors and stop serving the same old Stardust juice and Stardust wine. How about pepper and cinnamon with mint and almond? I think that would taste terrible. Not as terrible as the city under Marvel's governance. I can't wait to see the punishment from the gods. Dargis Plaza is the best maintained and most magnificent area of Aphis. You're an outsider. You don't understand how painful it is for us to live under the curse. Since he's been in power, he's heavily curtailed our freedoms. While we're stuck in our homes, his army is free to abuse people. There used to be many public debates and elections, but now they're all gone. Anyone in open rebellion will disappear the next day. You find yourself wondering if your Stardust ration was made for your missing neighbor. That happens in many countries, doesn't it? If you make a mistake, you get punished. You really don't understand how precious Aphis is, barbarian. Okay. Talk. Welcome to the party. You must be the warrior who defeated Eulalia. I hope this news keeps you in a good mood. Oh, we really appreciate you, but it isn't enough. The curse still haunts us. That's why we need to enjoy ourselves here. I really don't understand why. The reason's simple. We're trying to maintain our sanity, and it makes us feel human. Minerva's found a way to lift the curse. She'll end your suffering. Really, thanks to our pressure on Marvel, things are finally progressing. Then I can enjoy this glass of wine even more. We're gonna take these Roto symbols. That looks like marble. Oh wow, that is just like oozing magic. Okay. This dude's just like living life. Let's toast to surviving another year. I've had enough. How long do we need to have to fool ourselves? The city's long been doomed. Pretend parties, pretend debates, pretend ceremonies. Everything's fake. You've just given up. Why drag everyone down to your level? Do you think you still have hope? Being alive is hope, and even if it is packaged with falsehoods. Damn it, man, I can't see we're in our death throes. Have you forgotten why we're here? Right, Minerva's trying her utmost to end it. Trying. It's because she hasn't made much progress that I've forgotten why I'm here. How many people have claimed to have solved the curse over the last millennium? They're all turned out to be liars, or died in Kiln Summit controlled by humanities. May the gods take their souls. It's different this time. I promise Minerva isn't a con artist, she's risked everything. This is what we want to hear, right? Thank you, outsider. Well, only the gods know. Better than Archon of Legion, he'd never even dare to promise to solve the curse. Stop sulking, let's get back to talking about your house refurbishment. The Stardust wine here isn't bad. Okay, they've got some flowers going on over here. Talk. I think power is justice. I disagree. The weak defeat the strong with their numerical advantage. Does that mean that the weak are more powerful than the strong? But the strong won't lose to the great unwashed, so why can't the strong rule? Before the strong can rule, they must be wary of how they behave. Then the strong are not allowed to show aggression and desire. But isn't that instinctual? If they don't show their desires and ambitions, how can they rule others? Based on your premise, should only the strong consider their own needs? Then the soul will be strained and will never be able to reach the gods. My point is there should be higher laws. What are they talking about? I can't understand a word. Okay. Talk. Damn soldiers, this is the only place where I'm still reminded that I'm an Aristoid. By the gods, I want to return to the old days. It feels like a dream. Are you alright? No, how can I know the miracles that only gods know? Turning myself into Stardust is the easy way out. The cultists aren't real. Humanities isn't real. Even Minerva. Hey, wanna guess whether the Stardust in my cup is from Starry or some slave? I really hope it is from the breast of a beautiful woman so I can imagine her milk. You're drunk. Not yet, but I wish. Okay, that got a little awkward.
Oh, such strong magic for something so small. It seems that the magical energy flowing in this room is coming from this incense bottle. Almost all the stardust in it's been wasted. I feel sorry for the people in Argus Bazaar.
So they're just burning stardust in this room. Like, look at this. This is just like, hey, dude. Want some stardust? Just spew it all over the floor. Yeah, well, so, they need stardust to live, and when they die, they turn to stardust. So, the military that is declared martial law and, it seized control of the city. If you go into open rebellion, they imprison you, and then, depending on what they want to do, they will kill you for your stardust, and then use that for the thing. So one of the boss fights, actually, when I was stealing one of their super weapons, they killed 8 prisoners to fire the weapon at me. So I went to the prison, and then I knocked on some cells, and they're like, "Hey, let me out, let me out, let me out. I don't deserve to be here, or like whatever." Um, and then when I did the boss fight, they charged up the weapon and they showed the prison like lighting up. And I went back to the prison afterwards, and the rooms were all open, and there were just piles of stardust in them. So yeah, they actually could be drinking their neighbor. Um, yeah, I guess Hilda's gotten over it too. You know what? Whatever. These people are nuts. Okay. This
Lord
is gonna be
Marble, I heard that the situation in the bazaar is deteriorating. Can we retake the amphitheater?
My lady, even if we could take the amphitheater back now, it is not defensible, nor is it of any strategic importance. Just be patient. Our counteroffensive will succeed.
Are your soldiers really up to the task?
Yes, this is all making us doubt you.
Rest assured, everything is under control. You're free to offer your opinions, but please remember who allows you your liberties around here.
Archon, the outsider is coming.
Finally.
Everyone, this is Hilda of the Northwind Legion. She's the outsider that defeated Eulalia. Let's welcome her. She's a hero and deserves our praise.
Thank you. But I'm no hero.
Many would agree. As an outsider, you not only broke into the city without permission, but also created even more chaos by killing Barad. And let's not forget that your kingdom's legion is working for Eumenides. You've caused great unrest among the citizenry and created new threats.
Well...
Archon, she killed Eulalia.
That doesn't make up for her mistake, does it? Tell me, why should I tolerate outsiders causing chaos in my city?
I explained it quite clearly in the letter, Archon.
Mistress, it's been some time. You really came.
Yes, and I assume you're going to be busy preparing for the trials?
Yes, of course. For the glory of the Battle Maiden, I will keep my promise. You did explain in the letter, though I am having trouble believing that the adherents rely so heavily on this young girl.
I can hear your disappointment, but in Aphis, a young girl can possess a millennium of experience. Actions always outweigh appearances. I believe you would agree.
Minerva, my dear sister, how are you?
I'm fine. Thank you for your concern. I'm ready to begin the trials at any time.
Wait, sister. Hold on just 1 minute. Before you take the trials, can this little girl really protect you?
I have no doubt about my choice.
You also had no doubt about your husband.
Don't worry, Archon. We trust Minerva's judgment.
Okay, so I guess I'm gonna be doing some trials. I think this was explained to me earlier, but you know, okay. Talk. Elias Amphitheater is quite distinctive. My family also built an amphitheater, but we came here when we want to change the scenery. We went on stages. My wife, people from other families are waiting for their turns to perform for each other. My wife sings as well as Eulalia. You can see how everyone's just intoxicated. She's a good singer. So you can't appreciate it. It seems you are an educated slave. I'm not a whatever. It's funny, Marble doesn't appreciate this music and he forbids everyone from overly indulging in lewdness. We can't perform or sing in public, we have to perform at home, but where's the fun in that? Perhaps it's because he doesn't want to waste resources. You're fighting wars on multiple fronts, the Warracks, the Ethers, the Eumenides. By the gods, for a mere slave, you do understand the situation well. Thank you, I was taught by my master. I must reward you with something. Take this. Do your part and master and treat you well. Keep that in mind. I got a cracked pen. Okay, that's probably for one of the bards. Oh, okay, this is back here. Okay. Talk to this dude. Fed up? Do you want to leave? Well, it's fine. I can tell from the look on your face that you won't get used to this place. It doesn't matter, though. You don't need to. I want to say, but you people are very unwelcoming. The Archon has held his tongue, I have to say, but he's even kind of endearing, all things considered. You know where you stand with him. You need no more beware of the people who smile at you. Yes, I know.
If you have any questions, feel free to ask.
Heckness. Yeah, you can see people are coming to support you, but as you mingle, you'll soon discover that everyone is very skeptical about this girl. I understand your concern. She did kill you, Lelio. Once the trials begin, you'll see her skills for yourself. Oh no, people aren't doubting her skills, just to say we hope she can prove her loyalty to us. Why? Come on, her people are disrupting the peace in the city, and for humanities, no less. You may be looking out for Aphis, but what about her? You don't need to worry, she can complete the mission for me, that's enough. I don't agree, sister. If she doesn't care about the city, how can she complete the mission for you? How can you guarantee that she doesn't have an ulterior motive and won't hurt you like Humanities? Oh, hold on, Hilda. You're here too. Why don't you take a break and make sure you're fully prepared? I got a ding. I got a ding. Oh, I can stand on the lamp in the water. Okay. Please, I don't actually want to talk to you people. Okay. Alright, what's over here? Oh, this looks like a mini conduit. Can I open this door? No. Can I open this door? No. Oh, knock, knock, knock. Noble K, by the gods, I'm so excited. I've written a play with a simple story. There aren't many roles. I've wanted to someone to perform it. It's satire about Marble and his soldiers, but who'd be the one to challenge him? Someone who's powerful and well-known. Hey, you there, what do you think? Minerva? Minerva. She's left Marble's protection, said she found a new way to save people. But I don't know her plans unfolding. I've been helping to promote it by making posters in writing plays. It's not enough to say the same thing over and over again. We need to make progress, like the trials that Minerva's going to take on. Oh, you're my muse. That would make an excellent play. Guardian of the Stars, what a catchy name. The one blessed by the gods, the pure laurel, head of the Asteroid warriors. Think multiple titles will make it more appealing. Well, you've basically written her as someone I don't even recognize. Okay. I'll have to check back in with that later. Knock knock. Strange noise grown from man and the sounds of whipping from the room. Okay. Oh wait, what's that sound? Someone coming? So what, lowly beast? Let them hear your pathetic voice. How is it? Are you enjoying it? How does it feel letting a stranger know you're being whipped? It feels good. My mistress, my goddess, leave marks on me to symbolize my shame. You don't need to remind me, you stupid fat pig. Now I'm going to use the stardust to heal your wounds before I continue flogging you. Come on, let me hear your voice, useless scum, pathetic piece of trash. Oh, yes, that's it. By the winds, I think I'd best move along. What did I just read? Okay. I mean, this game does say it has some mature themes in it. I thought, yeah, okay, that happened. That's a thing. I have to say the atrium of Laurel Mansion is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen, although the mansions of other families also have their own unique features. Polius has exquisite taste. It's clear to see from the products and buildings he's designed. My daughter Minerva apparently inherited this talent. Did Minerva design her own house? Oh no, are you kidding? She moved into Humanity's house after she married him, but it burned down long ago. It was 1,000 years ago, and I wouldn't say they deserved it, but now I'm not so sure. I don't trust Humanity's and Serene because they're too close to the slaves, but Minerva, maybe she's more sensible. I hope that Minerva can at least produce concrete results and ensure our hard work pays off. Please, plus Marble needs to step down soon. Okay, another ding, another knock. Hey, are you Minerva's servant? I'm Minerva's guard, not a servant. I know, but you're still a servant. Ordinary stardust wine no longer lets me forget it all. I need something else. I've got it. Go to the kitchen and get me some apricot jam. It's tasteless, but at least it has some color. Are you sure you want to eat something from 1,000 years ago? You'll probably turn to stardust after you eat it. How rude. Do you think we've been sitting around waiting for death all these years? Of course we continue to farm and make food. The jam was made by the slaves just a few days ago. So all you have to do is eat the food they make for you? No, we have to take care of the slaves. When stardust use was restricted, slaves became much more valuable. We treat them quite well. Don't be so critical, outsider. Go away, I'm not in the mood, okay? Go to the kitchen and get some apricot jam. Run through the water casually. Do you have apricot jam? You don't really understand how precious Avis is, barbarian. Okay. Is this not the kitchen? is there apricot jam in here? Okay, let's go knock again. If he doesn't say anything about, hey, I want apricot jam, I think it was just like a one-off like conversation. Go away, I'm not in the, okay, yeah, I don't really care. Okay, you, can I talk to you? Talk. We have nothing to say to you, outsider. Okay, cool. We have nothing to say to you, outsider. Okay, cool. What is through the door?
I should confirm the next step with Minerva before proceeding.
Okay. Fade to black. Alright. So there's probably a chest just through there. Yeah, because I'm not getting a ding anywhere else. It's only when I come over here. Yeah, there's a ding here. Okay. So, I think I'm done reading after that very great door near the end there.
What should we do?
I am now in the mood
Rest
to move
here,
on
like
in the
they
story.
said. You can talk to other Aristoi as well. It's essential that we remain calm. We'll take our time.
Alright, I'll take a look around.
If you're tired, you can go to the study and wait for me there. I have important matters to discuss with you.
Dude, I want a lion pelt on my shoulder like that. Okay, so he's got two massive swords, an armored six-pack with impeccable pecs. Actually, okay, hold on. There's like a six-pack there, and then like there's a couple like more abs to the side. It's like scaled almost, or like a stone wall. Okay. All right.
I think I've spent enough time at the party.
Let's just wait for Minerva at the study. Okay, I think this is gonna progress the story.
Sorry to have kept you waiting, Hilda.
I almost fell asleep. By the way, your house is lovely. It must have been full of life before the curse.
Strictly speaking, this is my father's house. Eumenides and I lived elsewhere.
Are you alright?
I'm fine. I drank a few glasses of Stardust wine and spent some time speaking with other Aristoi.
How are things?
Marble's reputation has reached rock bottom. I have a good chance of persuading other Aristoi to support me. But they're also waiting to see how I perform. They all see themselves as being above a criminal like me.
You're different from them. Only when you dare to act can you make a difference.
Even if you're burdened with sin?
Let's
get down to business. I've kept my promise, and Marble's formally agreed to hold the Trials of Remission. The location is Prima Boulevard. We have to pass 4 consecutive rounds of fights arranged by the Legion.
Are you sure you're up to it?
I have faith in my magic, not to mention you'll be there. And from now until the trials begin, the Legion must protect me in the name of the 3. They're rigid and bound by convention. You won't have to worry about being ambushed.
Should we head out?
No, we'd better split up. I need you to do one thing before the trials. What do you want to ask?
It's about the relationship Marble has with the Aristoi. Why does Marble have such a bad reputation? Even I notice how awkward he and the Aristoi are around each other. He's protected these people too well for 1,000 years. The Aristoi gradually grew to resent him, feeling that they were in prison and have no freedom. Is that Marble's fault? Not entirely. He became more cautious over the past few centuries. He doesn't want to lose any more soldiers. But they don't care. The Aristoi think that Marble's stubborn, cold, and difficult to talk to. It seems that the rift between them has grown because of this. Someone who merely wanted to keep them happy could never achieve what Marble has. Don't get me wrong, I'm also fed up with his stubbornness, but if everything was normal in the city, he'd be a good Archon. We want to ask about the situation in the mansion. I can't believe this mansion's been preserved so well for 1,000 years. The Aphis isn't only proficient in crafting, star, and creating art, we're also proud of our architecture. According to my father, this mansion was well over 200 years old before the curse and has been the most luxurious Aristoi mansion in the city. Once it was seized, it was handed over to the court agent for safekeeping, so it's been maintained for the last 1,000 years. Isn't the Aphis Legion short-handed? I didn't think it would have the manpower to maintain a place like this. Trying to live life as it was before the curse is the best way to prevent us from losing our minds. But you're normal. I wouldn't expect you to understand that. What do you want to ask? Ask about the matter at hand.
What do you want me to do?
I'll head to Prima Boulevard. I need you to go to the sewer.
The sewer?
Aphis has an advanced and complex sewer system for supporting the huge population. There are lots of maintenance entrances throughout the Aristoi Quarter. There's also a secret passage connected to the sewer in Laurel Mansion.
And why should I head to the sewer?
I haven't been through the secret passage in a long time. I want to make sure the route's safe. If there's an emergency at the plaza...
It'll be safer to retreat through there.
Yes, exactly.
Leave it to me. Where's the secret passage?
It's in the entrance hall. One moment. There. I've applied a seal to your memento so that you can see the magic symbol on the floor. Stand on the symbol and use it to cast a spell on the House Laurel crest on the wall. Then you can open the secret passage.
Got it.
Check. Lady Roxanne's training notes. Mitoria. He has excelled at sports ever since his enrollment at the age of 7 and has shown outstanding athletic ability since an early age. Now at 15 years of age, he is still performing remarkably in this field. He also excels at mathematics despite his lack of interest. Like many young men of his age, he is restless and curious towards the opposite sex. His qualities can be honed further. Minerva. Her conventional skills and manners are close to perfect when are rare qualities for a 12-year-old child. If I had to point out a problem, it'd be that she frequently behaves oddly when meeting members of House Gold Olive. She seems to be more interested in star research and financial management than her music lessons, and is also passionate about her family's business. It is expected she will become enrolled in the Mystic Academy to learn more about starlight magic. Mitoria. When a male is close to 20 years of age, he becomes susceptible to certain urges. Therefore, I arrange more sports and swordsmanship training for Mitoria to help him release his excess energy. I must try to remind him not to be intimate with female slaves that have troublesome personalities. I'm not opposed to male masters driving pleasure from female slaves, but they must be careful in their selections. After all, there are already enough chaos stemming from the family slaves. Minerva. She has mastered the etiquette and is expected when attending social functions and hosting guests. However, she is still not entirely familiar in the area of religious etiquette. This will create problems for her when she converses with female Aristoi. Religion is extremely important to female Aristoi. One can reduce their participation in discussions about the god of stars, but must never mix up the content and procedural details of rituals, let alone relate to the history of the gods of stars through magical research. Doing so would cause others to think that one is deliberately flaunting one's knowledge. A good Aristoi should know how to hide their blades. Mitoria. Even though he is dabbled in the mind's affairs, he is not particularly interested in them. Regarding the matter of sending him to a military academy, I have raised my suggestion to Master Polius, and believe that this is the best arrangement for Master Mitoria. I have nothing more to teach Zagmaster. May he have a successful career in the future. Minerva. Mistress Minerva is to marry into House Gold Olive. Originally, Eumenides was responsible for the hiring of a steward, but due to various considerations, Minerva assigned me to go to her new mansion and assist her in expanding House Gold Olive. I am both honored and terrified of this important responsibility. Even though Minerva lags behind the young master when it comes to her aptitude in mathematics and management in order to maintain her family's business, she has been extremely hardworking. This is also the reason why Master Polius finally relented and gradually left his business in the hands of House Gold Olive. Okay. So basically, Minerva's always been like, religion, no. And business, and then her brother Mitoria was always like super athletic, I guess. Okay. Biography of Argus. Born to House Laurel, Argus displayed astonishing talents since infancy. At the moment of his birth, his grandfather Polonius saw a bright light emanating from his outstretched palm. Therefore, Polonius prophesied that this child would go on to have an impressive career. Argus displayed noble sentiments even in childhood, and he was curious and respectful towards his brothers. In contrast to his brother's combative and competitive personality, Argus was broad-minded. He excelled in debating but never insulted others, and his unique sense of humor made him popular among friends and family. When Argus reached adulthood, many hoped that he would become an Archon, but Argus did not intend to pursue in politics. Instead, he suddenly immersed himself in architectural design. Some people believe that Argus did so because he had fallen in love with the daughter of House Thorn, who operated a quarrying business. After a year, Argus was married Arabella of House Thorn, and she subsequently bore him a son. The eye-catching aura around Argus did not fade, just as he chose not to pursue politics. Rather, as his architectural career unfolded, Argus became the most famous designer in Aphis. Due to his unique style and aesthetics, people competed to imitate his style, giving rise to the Argus trend. After the 5-year war with Martoon, the need to rebuild houses indirectly led to an endless stream of customers for Argus' business. He ignored the cries of objection from certain senators and boldly redrew the streets, effectively solving the problem of cramped, narrow houses that were vulnerable to fires and plagued by poor sanitation. Nowhere is this more evident than in the famed Argus Plaza, which is named after him. Argus spent most of his life improving and rebuilding the streets. In fact, that he died at his workbench at the young age of 38 illustrates his dedication to the city. After his death, his business was continued by his son, who devoted himself to ensuring that his father's aesthetic style would be passed down to future generations for all eternity. Okay, there's something on the desk. Polius' diary. First day, 6-month year, 1311. Age of knowledge. This is a little bit before the curse. Eumenides refused to see anyone, including me. I think that he will calm down in time. After all, his parents died not long ago after being besieged by slaves and citizens alike. For a senator who is so devoted to championing the cause of the slaves to die at the hands of slaves, the cruelty of the situation is beyond words. For a long time, I had warned Aphis that his naive kindness would only hurt himself, but now it has also hurt Eumenides. No one would be able to bear such pain, let alone a teen like Eumenides. I also worry about whether Eumenides will be able to bear the responsibility of managing the mind. After all, given Aphis' naivety, his son is probably similar, lacking in intelligence. I hope that this incident at least makes Eumenides realize the lowliness and hopelessness of the slaves. Otherwise, they do not know how this business can continue operating. I will send people to visit him in a few days. Hopefully, the boy will reply to me as soon as possible. Year 1314. So 3 years later, on the day that Eumenides came of age, we officially began our business partnership. I know that he is disheartened by the loss of his parents, but I'm more worried that he will give his family's business away on a silver platter. I decided to lend him a hand, and by doing so, it was also helping myself. I will never lack business as long as I can ensure that the mine keeps operating. Regardless of how Eumenides might try to destroy his own future, he is still a member of the ancient Aristarchus family. Therefore, there is still value in saving him. It would be a pity if he's left to fend for himself. 2 years later, I have known Minerva's intentions for a long time, even though she has not said them out loud. Everybody can clearly tell that she harbors feelings of love and affection for Eumenides. As for Eumenides himself, although there is nothing wrong with the boy, he is simply not mature enough as of now. I worry that his feeble personality will cause trouble for House Laurel sooner or later. Based on this alone, he is not the most ideal candidate. However, after considering Minerva's persistence, the Aristarchus blood that flows within humans' veins, and our close business ties, he will not be the worst option. In short, I might give them my blessing. This is not a purely selfish decision, but does also fulfill my mission that as the head of House Laurel. May the glory of ancient bloodline continue to the end of time. 8 years later, Minerva is unable to affect the passing of the resonator policy. This is utterly shameful, and I have never before so disappointed my own daughter. She was supposed to stop Eumenides, not allow Serene and him to make such a decision. This is a disgrace to all Aristar and an affront to me personally. She will certainly regret her actions in the coming days, but what good will that do? What good will that bring us? It's too late to fix things. The collapse of Aphis has begun. Now that we allow slaves to climb the social ladder unchecked, what comes next? We will allow them to trample over our rights. How dare Eumenides do this? Did he do this because he has grown used to being tormented by the world and wants to be disrespected by others? I will never forgive his actions. I will never forgive myself. I made a grave error in judgment. I should have never allowed Minerva to marry him. He has betrayed the trust of every single member of our family. Okay, so Polius is a controlling dude.
Mistress, why have you called for me at this hour?
I must leave, Bion. I can do nothing with Marvel's stranglehold on the Aristor area. It will make me an outlaw, but I just can't ignore the future of the city. Before I go, I must tell you that Marvel may hold you to account for my departure. If you desire, I can introduce you to other members of the Aristori.
Mistress, I serve only you and no other.
What?
I swore an oath, and so long as the contract remains in effect, I will guard your life until I die.
This is too much. You deserve a better future. One reflective of your honor as a soldier. I can't hold you back.
No, mistress.
My decision is made. I support your ideas and arguments. Though saying so undermines my training, I feel the Archon made the wrong decision. I cannot accept it. Do what you must. My sword belongs to only you. I'm not going anywhere.
Ryan, I hereby order you to follow me as one of the adherents. From this moment on, you are no longer a member of the Legion. You will protect only me until your death.
In the name of the One, I swear to do anything to protect you.
Thank you very much, Bion. Take Roxanne and watch over her. We leave now.
What do you want to ask?
There. I've applied a seal to your memento.
Okay. I still got a ding over here. Did I miss a chest in here? Is there like another room over here? Okay, is it up above? Okay. Okay. Is it in the water or something? No, the ding is not over here. Okay, ding. Not ding. Ding. You know what? Screw it. I'll just deal with cleaning up chests and things later. Alright, so here we go. Interact.
Wow, there is a secret passage here.
Yep, now everybody knows about it because it's not really a secure area. Oh, you know what? I bet you the chest is here underground. Okay. Clean and soften. A piece of star and receipt are placed inside the box. Clean and soften was used to collateral when Timon borrowed 50 gold coins on behalf of House Rock. Points token of unyielding lion. So I think that's an accessory. You can strike back when you get knocked down, but owned by the enemy at the cost of no stamina. Okay, don't care. The goal is to not get knocked down, so making an ability that relies on that is
The entrance to the sewer.
Oh, these things again.
Huh. passage did Minerva use to go in and out of the mansion?
Okay. This is quite the sewer system.
Hilda, what are you doing here?
Minerva asked me to check things out, but she didn't say you'd be here. I didn't see anyone in front of me the entire way. How'd you get here?
It's a little embarrassing, but I discovered some Aristoi leaving the mansion quietly without passing through the gate. Minerva told me about a secret passage to the sewer, so I came to take a look.
Guess there's more than one secret passage in Laurel Mansion.
I didn't know until today. Don't look at me like that. I get that you're skeptical. Fine. I'm here looking for Agnes.
What, like a date?
No way, I am terrified of her. I realized that she entered a room and never came out. It had a secret passage to the sewer. Why not leave by the door? I think she's acting very suspicious. I arrived here by following the secret passage. See the sewer entrance above? The secret passage leads there.
You're very nice, Narcus. But you're not very convincing.
By the three, all right. Let me prove my loyalty to Minerva. I promise I'm on your side. If I betray you, I'll let you take my life. If you have any questions, feel free to ask.
Tell me what you know about the sewer.
The Cloaca Cavala sewer leads to all areas of the plaza, but Ethris cultists have recently set up shop down there. They've even built altars. I'm sure they weren't there as little as 6 months ago.
Sounds like you're down here quite a bit. Nice place for a picnic?
No, I've been taking care of Laurel Mansion for Minerva for a century now. She asked me to organize information and manage access, but no more than that. I often go through the sewer to avoid the soldiers. It's convenient.
Any other important information I should know besides the cultists?
There's a sluice gate deep in the sewer. It controls how much water's stored. To open the access to other areas, you must open the valves to drain the water.
That is important information. Do you think any of the Aristoi who disappeared from the mansion came through the sewer?
That's what I'm worried about. There have been whispers of Aristoi joining or secretly colluding with the cultists, but I don't have any evidence yet.
Why not report it to the Legion? Haven't they been fighting the cultists?
I tried to tell the Archon that there are Aristoi colluding with the cultists, and that they might have infiltrated the plaza, but he got angry with me. He told me to shut up and threatened to send me to Styx if I told anyone else. I think the cultists must have established a base here since infiltrating the sewer.
Maybe we should find the base and see which Aristoi are colluding with them.
Let's take a look around. Maybe we can find evidence of transactions or communication between the cultists and the Aristoi.
Oh, yeah, no, it like, if I betray you, you can kill me, like, okay, like, I don't need you to swear me that, like, if you betray me, I will kill you, like, if you betray me, I'm going to kill you, like, I thought that was just a, you know, what, a foregone conclusion, like, I'm a little murderer hobo, I don't, you know, live anywhere in this city, I just kind of go around killing people all day, yeah, if you act negatively towards me, I think you die. I will gauntlet you and then slash you with my sword.
There's a complication. I only came here to make sure the sewer's clear. I have to participate in the trials with the Mistress.
The trials of remission are the most important thing right now. But if we can expose the Aristoi who are colluding with the cultists before the trials, it will surely boost her reputation. The Archon will have to make more concessions to the Mistress.
All right, I'll see what I can find.
If you do find anything, bring it here to me. Try to stay safe.
If you do find out that there's Asterigos, with the cultists, bring it to me before you bring it to anybody else. Because I am not an Asterigos allied with the cultists. Darkus, you're gonna betray me. Yeah, I really hate the text at the bottom of the screen dialogue, because it's like, this is kind of cool, like, world building. But, like, it goes so fast, and I'm trying to generally do something else. I took a hit there, my defense is down. That is death. Okay, so the water right now is death. Check. Message number 1. The House of Lore party is about to begin. We have made every arrangement to prevent these disasters. House Lore and Gold Olive Phantom who betrayed Avis. They have even colluded with the evil outsiders in order to sow chaos in our territory and cause the death of innocent brothers and sisters. They must be harshly punished for us.
Evil outsiders? Does that mean my father and me?
Screw it. Oh, squirrels. Squirrel mage. That chest, but I can't get to it. Okay. What's over here? More boxes that I can't get to. Okay. There's a little shrine. Do we have anything? Okay, let's, oh, chest up here somewhere. Okay. This looks like death. Oh, that's not death water. But that is a Minotaur. Oh, we're gonna do what we usually do, please. That didn't go as smoothly as I like. I shouldn't have probably been shielding. That is a cultist with red robes. Okay, we are just gonna go ham on him. Mirren Herb. So I can, it looks like, oh, there's a, okay, this platform doesn't go anywhere else. It's just to this cultist here. That hurt. Thankfully, I have the shield of invincibility. Yeah, that cultist just went way into the water. I saw that and I was like, oh, that's kind of fun. Okay, another Minotaur here. Okay, that Minotaur fight went way better. I'm just kind of aimlessly running around right now. This is probably really poor exploration by me. Oh, hi. Oh, are we doing this again? Alright, that's fine. I don't mind doing that. Alright, let's Stardust. I have never used the Pint of Stardust in this entire game. Which is probably really bad. That was purely because I wanted to. Alright, so I'm detecting a chest over here. That is a fire dog. I haven't seen one of those in a while. So we switch over to ice here. Fire dogs? I don't know what they're for. That's the second one I found. They're like a special enemy. Like they build these giant arenas for them, but then like I get like a slab out of it. It's like, okay, like that's cool. I don't know, whatever. Oh, what do you mean the Pint of Stardust? Oh, they restore my AP, my blue bar. So I can hold R1 here, and I get to cast my 4 abilities, which I have on square increase AP and stamina regen, and then on triangle I have shield myself for like 10 seconds with a ton of shielding, and then circle and X are worthless. They're different stances, they cost a ton of AP. They do increase my damage considerably, but I think I'd rather just have an invulnerability shield in most cases. And then the other one gives me more AP back. But you get so you spend AP on those skills, and then you get it back by hitting and blocking things with the shield. Or, using your weapons and then blocking with your shield. However, you can use the Pint of Stardust to get, how much does it get back? 40 AP, oh boy. So 1/3 of my AP. Door does not open from the side, cool beans. So, like, I've never used one because generally I forget that I even have AP abilities. But when I do use them, I generally get enough AP back through just attacking that I don't need it. So like right here, these guys are going to be dicks. We're going to just pop our shield. That guy got yeeted. So you see, I can just tank these hits. And then, like, look. Like 87, 88, 89, 91, 93. Like, I just got like 7 or 8 AP back. This only costs 27. So like, in just a little bit of comboing there against a weak dude, I just got basically a quarter of the cost back. And like, if it's a bigger enemy and I can combo harder and faster, like I just keep getting more back. And if it's a boss, I can put down the get more AP back per hit and just go to town. So like one of the Paragon bosses, it was just like I put the AP regen point down and then just burned kept the invulnerability shield up for basically the rest of the fight. We are no longer favored by the god of stars. Those who do not wish to convert to their faith in the true God will be turned to stardust. Spread the true God's gospel to all. Only Ethris can truly have mercy on the people and bring them salvation. Let all mankind know that Ethris alone can love and protect his people with sincerity.
An
Frostbite.
interesting account.
Oh, and the more so when I attack, if you look above my AP bar, there's 3 blue crystals. For every one of those, that guy, okay, he didn't make it. I get more AP back per attack for each of those. And I can spend those to get my scythe out faster. I don't know. The AP system in this is kind of weird. I like it works like I guess it works like a normal magic system. There's nothing surprising about it. But I just find that the ability to gain AP is higher than I think it should be. If that makes any sense. Yeah, so like I used my shield twice there, and I'm only down probably or a little over 1 casting of it. So this sewer is massive and a maze. I am going to be exploring this place for a while. Okay. Conduit. Activate. Okay. I saw some exposition over here.
Herald, thanks to you and the Northwind Legion, our plan went off flawlessly.
Our plan?
Of course it's our plan. We're in alignment, are we not? You're my only partner.
But I know nothing about your plan, Humanities. You asked my men to set up conduction rings everywhere, but you never explained their function.
Didn't I? Surely I did. Well, the conduction rings are essential for removing the curse of stars. For the upcoming Trinity Night, these stars will save everyone.
I may not be as knowledgeable as you when it comes to magic, but I can see their true function. The star rites used in them seem different from those that can purify curses.
Oh, so you do know the true function of the conduction rings.
That's what I wanted to confirm, Humanities.
A little knowledge is a dangerous thing. Herald, to me, your magic skills are inferior even to those of the children of Aegis. The structure and function of the star rite are much more complicated than you think. Don't jump to conclusions. Just trust me. My desire to save all of this is greater even than yours. I shoulder far more responsibilities than you.
Sir? He's left.
We have to figure out the reason why he's using the conduction rings to gather so much energy.
It does seem suspicious, right?
I'll deal with it. You just focus on doing your job.
Yes, sir.
Okay. There's Ooze here. Ooze doesn't like lightning. charge bombs.
Okay, slimes are dealt with. It should work now, in theory.
Oh. Okay. Alright, 3 more pens to start us. Some sounds. This is going exceedingly poorly. We use your cane for protective purpose.
As you can see, Minerva and the outsider may hinder us. We've received our orders. Take this letter. We've discussed it and come to this decision.
Lady Frostwind, this is...
What is it? Are you not up for the task? Or are you satisfied with the state of the city under Marble's repressive reign?
I wouldn't have stood with you if I had no complaints. I'll do it. For the Ethris, and for the people. What about Minerva? Do I need to do anything?
No. Just let things run their course. Marble will deal with it.
Door opens from the other side. Cool beans. Okay. So, Lady Frostwing thinks Marble's going to deal with Minerva. Where the hell am I? Marble showed no regrets at the party, and he looked down upon and ignored the people suffering. The more he oppresses us, the more we must stand up and fight back. The Archon's tyranny started to become intolerable to the more families. Look at adorable Secondus, the youngest son of House Oak. His whereabouts remain unknown since he left home, but no soldiers are willing to assist in this matter. Look at Hilaria of House Eagle. She was soundly beaten by the Legion for helping her servants fight for one more Stardust ration each. Hilaria's servants even lost their lives in order to save her. If we do not stand together and resist Marble, such tragedies will happen over and over again. The Ethris have faith in the ability to act. Those who follow the true God can not only break free of the reliance on Stardust, but also gain the ability to protect those that they hold dear. Come, let more people be part of this large family, Frostwing.
This Frostwing seems very familiar with the Aristoi situation in Aphis. Narcus needs to see these documents.
I don't trust Narcus. is like an ominous, like, air flowing noise, like there's a cult ceremony right here. I think there's a squirrel that's like completely glitched out. Please tell me there's not a squirrel. Okay, good.
What? The cultists had the key? That's just great.
The key to what? Okay. This is one of the... I feel like I'm in the open world situation. Where, like, you find the key and your character's like, the key to the thing, and you're like, well, the what thing? Alright, start as dissolving agent, that's good. That's expensive. Okay, does this open from the side? This does open from the side. Okay, I tried to be a little greedy there and use my block instead. Oh, this is, okay, this is like way, way back. Okay, that's pretty cool. So this should all be clear to roam. So I went across that bridge. So I think I need to do the sluice gate next. So I went across the bridge here. I don't remember if I like really went down here. Or is this a door does not open from this side? I think this was a door does not open from this side. No. Okay, so I screwed up and did not open that door from the other side while I was over there, so we get to walk back across the planks. Thankfully, everything should still be dead, because I killed them. Alright, 2 more charge bombs, so we're back up to 7. Yeah, I haven't used charge bombs before. They seem kind of cool. Alright, let's get wobble double over here. Asterite sliver. Okay, some dude's attacking me now. That's fun. Alright, you just attacked me. Guess what that means? You get eaten into the water. I probably should go... Oh, it's up. Oh. Okay, that key I just found earlier lets me into this room, so... Okay. Alright, that is a lightning resist. And 2 more oracle slabs. Alright, where does this take me? I don't know what this is. So we're just gonna see where this goes. Okay, this is new. So this is Primo Boulevard. So this is where I'm going to be doing the trials. So I didn't do anything with that sluice gate yet. Okay, so Minerva's probably not at her table anymore, right? She shouldn't be there. Okay, cool. They actually did keep that consistent. Alright, Volcane.
Hey, sweetie, what's up?
I think I found something for you. No? Okay. No trinkets to craft, I don't think. I don't think we can upgrade any of our enchantments. I don't know any mods that need to get done. Okay, so to take the bracelets to 8 is 5 chunks, 5 slabs. I need 3 slabs to take my sword up to 7. And 5 quenching solution, but this is now start dissolving agent, so I can do sword to 7, and then we can take bracelets all the way to 8. And oh, we can, oh god, I need 30,000. But we can go to 9, baby. I have all the materials to go to 9. I just need a crap ton of Stardust. Oh my god.
Thank you.
Okay. I'm not gonna go do my usual blow all my Stardust into like things. I guess I'm gonna start saving up because I need to go that higher. So I was gonna go if I couldn't do anything, go buy upgrade components from what's his name at the camp, our goblin friend. So I want to go do the sluice gate. At least look at it. I cleared the slimes. So we're here. So if I run up and push the button, what happens? They told me to do this. I'm doing it. Oh, I need to go talk. Wait, I need to go talk to Narcus. And give him all and let him betray me. Okay, so we are draining the water. The nice water. Oh, those look like crabs. Those look like hostile.
Right, the water's been discharged. Now to explore the sewer depths.
Okay. So there's hostile sewer crabs down there. I don't think things respawn since I didn't actually rest. Alls I did was teleport. So this is probably still clear. Okay. Alright, fall damage, go. Alright, where'd my weasel go? Weasel! Okay, usable, pine stardust, entering point 1, I think I have spent points, so, 18, 36, 54, so, this last stat, it has, APR on it, so that's how fast I get back, my astral points, my AP. I haven't been prioritizing that stat because I don't need my AP if everything I encounter is dead through attack, and then of course health is always good because salves restore 40% health, not like some fixed amount of health. So it's really good for that. Okay, what did Okay. Okay, new enemy doesn't seem that bad. I'm gonna get murdered by the next one. Alright, 2 of them, I am uncomfortable. So we will go to our ultimate cheese strategy. Okay, they can shoot. Are they regenerating health? Okay, but I can start dissolving agent off of them. Not too bad. I probably just need to sit and fight them for a little bit. And I'll probably get pretty consistent in killing them. So there was a ladder over there. Okay. Oh, these guys dropped sparkling eggs. Cool. I found a source of those way early on, like session 3 of this game. And then there was immediately a guy who wanted them as a turn-in. So of course I did, as one does. And I think he was gonna pay me for more. That was in the Black Streets, if I recall correctly. So we won't be heading back there, but there was this ladder here, and this looks pointless. Okay. So this is just a ladder that was here before. I thought I let go. No, just sliding down. Okay, that was kind of awkward. I don't know where she was grabbing with her right hand, but she did something there. I can climb up this wall, it looks like, but there's no point. I think that's just back to where I was. Okay. So I don't think... Yeah, there's no path up there. So that was just purely an ambush point. Okay, I guess we accomplished everything that opening the sluice gate does. Okay. I mean, I got some cool stuff off the crabs, I guess. We're gonna run back then to Narcus. And he'll betray us.
Narcus isn't here. Hasn't he come back yet? He better not have set me up. I'll search again.
Okay. So... by search again, does that mean go through the sewers again? Maybe that door that I had to gossip through is now open and I can actually investigate. That should just be right through here. No. Through this little... looks like a... where was that? I think it's over one area. I already got that chest. That is... can I get down there? Alright, well, how many souls do I have? 14,000? That's a decent amount, but you know what? This is also a decent amount of black iron you got. I think I have any of those. Okay. This is totally not a mimic. That they added that in. So I figured that out because I've used lightning to clear all the gunk in the world, and then I thought mimics are made of gunk, so I tried lightning on them. Okay, that looks like it's towards the thing. How do I get down here normally? There's got to be a better path down here. Okay, I thought that was going to be an ambush, but I guess it's just useless roto symbols. Is this a one-way? Oh. Okay, that's pretty cool. All right, let's go check this out. 14 cells. That's more than enough for most things. Alright, so this looks like Narcus.
Hilda, great. You came just in time.
Hey, what are you doing here?
I discovered that the cultists' assembly area is right behind that door, and the security here is lax. But the door's locked. We have to find the key.
Got it. I searched the sewer and found these documents. I think they're relevant to the collusion between the cultists and the Aristoi.
Frostwing? They know so much about the Aristoi. I didn't expect we'd been infiltrated so thoroughly.
So these documents can be used as evidence that someone has colluded with the cultists.
I'm not so sure. If we hand them over now, they'd be able to destroy any other evidence. Plus, they don't directly say that anyone's infiltrated the sewer. I'm afraid these won't convince people.
What are you planning to do?
If we can get into their assembly area, I'm sure we can get better evidence. You're a good fighter, so you should go and search around. I've noticed some boxes that the cultists are particularly protective of. Maybe we can find the key there.
Is it this one?
Matches the keyhole, so it must be.
Narcus, why are you insisting on getting into their assembly area right now?
Are you doubting me?
No.
Oh, it feels so awful to be doubted by the heroine I admire so much. Ask me anything. I'll answer as best I can.
So, yes, what? I'm sorry, I think I missed when that was. Or is it because we're doubting him? Oh yeah, are you doubting me? No, we're good. Yep, totally, yep. I don't know,
if you have any questions, feel free to ask.
So, we're gonna go find evidence that the cultists have infiltrated the Aristoi, and by evidence, I mean all of their... They don't leave corpses, they just leave stardust, so... yeah, once I murder a hobo through all the cultists, we can say it doesn't matter if they infiltrated, they're all dead. So, how much you know about Agnes? You seem particularly care about Agnes. She's the second daughter of the current head of House Snowfox. Although she's the second daughter, she can't hide her intelligence and talent. She's been trained well since she was a child and able to negotiate with House Laurel on her own when she was young. I was going to say she and Minerva were close, and Minerva trusted her a lot. What happened after that? It's because of humanity's policies, they disagreed with one another and fought more often. Asterigos is why they no longer speak. I think Minerva probably made a lot of enemies back then. She seemed very polite at the party. Yes, she has outstanding social skills. Her true thoughts are incredibly difficult to read, but I know she's done a lot behind the scenes to attack Minerva, so the friendlier she looks, the more cautious you should be. I've been keeping tabs on her for many years. I think she's the chief instigator behind the collusion with the cultists. Ask about Minerva and Eumenides. Have you asked about how you ended up working with Minerva? I didn't persuade her. I just found the perfect moment for both teaming up, which is what I'm good at. Before the outbreak of Asterigos, I was keeping tabs on the couple and the Archon Serene. Regardless of the gossip of what went on between them, Eumenides was committed to benefiting the citizenry and slaves. I appreciate it, but I hadn't solidified my status among the Aristoic then, so I didn't voice my support for him. You'd like to ride the fence. I don't deny it, but I also believe in justice. I regret that Eumenides failed, but unfortunately, Mr. Minerva has picked up where he left off. This time I can finally do something for them, so that Aphis can be resurrected and returned to its golden age. Do you have any more questions to ask about its motivations? Why do you care so much about the Ethers and investigating them so thoroughly? I don't think it has any. I think it has something to do with my ideas and beliefs. The Ethers say they're trying to redeem the people and have promised everyone a free and equal society, which sounds desirable. They looked even better after martial law was enacted. On the surface, the Ethers worship a sage named Ethris, but in fact, it is a cult of personality centered around the Archbishop. It is a fanatical obsession. I believe you've seen it around Eulalia. Yes, I was shocked the first time I saw the cultists worshiping Eulalia. What it offers is definitely not freedom and equality, but more unbreakable class systems. The more fanatical and superstitious you are, the greater your responsibility in the cult. I want change, and I hope Minerva can bring that change to Aphis, but I won't sit by and watch the cult destroy everything I love. Conclusion.
That's all for now. I believe you.
Thank you. Anyway, I think this is a good opportunity to dig up more evidence. Open the door when you're ready. I'll follow you.
All right then. Let's take a look.
Let's go a murdering.
Who is this? Good for nothing werewolves. How could they let people sneak in? I thought sublimation would make them smarter.
Agnes, it's you?
Narcus. And the outsider.
There's the dude with the big sword back
You're
there.
quite a
He's gonna
handful.
die.
Centurion Lawrence. Where is your Aristoi dignity? That you, of all people, would turn to the Ethris?
We're getting what we need from each other. Can you guarantee that Minerva will give us a better life? Or are you stupid enough to believe that woman?
Even so, to take refuge with a cult.
The Ethers will no longer be a cult anymore if we legitimize it. If you tried even once to look at the Ethers with an open mind, you'd know that your accusations are based on blind prejudice.
Then tell me why you and Aristoi haven't been sublimated while the others who joined the cult have turned to monsters. Admit it, you're just a brutal, self-serving cult.
I have important missions I must carry out before undergoing sublimation. You're cute, but so naive. Maybe I should keep you around as a pet werewolf. Don't you want to be with me, Narcus of House Narwhal?
I refuse!
Agnes, why have you gathered the cultists here?
Don't worry. I'll reveal the secret to you as you die! Too slow. Narcus! Let's go, Lawrence.
You first. I'll stay behind and make sure they're truly done for.
Fine. I'll leave it to you.
You!
Discuss this.
Okay, looks like there's more than one dude here. So we are going Okay. So that was the free hit I get. Okay, that hurts badly. I want to kill this dude. And it's gonna be a perpetual guy spawn fight. Yeah, so that's the total sheet of defense skill. Like, I could just stand there and take all the beating. Okay. Are we really? Is the fight not over?
Agnes escaped. I need to check on Narcus. Hope he's still alive. Are you alright?
Agnes was brutal, but I only lost consciousness for a moment. Fortunately, I have a defensive starite.
That's great. So you're alright?
I just need some rest. Look around and see if there's any evidence we can use.
Okay, well, looks like there's some evidence right here of some charge bombs. Probably should learn how to use those in a fight. We pop some cell, just in case. Check.
This is a map of the military's deployment for Argus Plaza. If the Ethris have this intelligence, it's only a matter of time before they breach the plaza.
I'm not sure they have base in the sewers. I think we could just like walk Marble down here and be like, look, the cultists, they're everywhere, and he'd be like, no. And that would be it. Yep, that's how the writing in this game goes, actually. Check. Black Garden party notice. Party notice. Dear esteemed guests, we will be hosting another party in the amphitheater's back garden this quarter. The theme this time should be the power of cooperation. We welcome all esteemed guests to join us in this great undertaking.
The back garden, the amphitheater. They belong to the cultists now. I remember the backstage area of the amphitheater was closed last time. Is it open now?
Did I have to read? Okay,
Good.
so
This evidence is enough.
hold on. I am not done here. There's a climbing wall. There is a chest here that is definitely not a mimic. Or computer stone. Was is that what I needed for my next weapon upgrade? Okay, we don't open those. Okay. I think that's it for down here. I don't really see anything else. Is there like anything to take up here? I do appreciate their bloody statue. We did not go down here. We can probably open this door now. Okay. This is our gossip door. Okay, so I'm glad I lowered the sluice gate and did some investigating that way and dropped down that ledge. That kind of sped this whole thing up. Alright, Narcus.
Ah, the deployment map together with the assembly notice to the Aristoi. These can certainly be used as evidence. Thank you, Hilda. We were right to come here.
The cultists have infiltrated the Aristoi so thoroughly.
Yes, and I'm afraid this is just the start.
It's going to be a difficult fight. What are you planning to do?
I have to meet Bion next. See this? They're going to have a party. I'll report it to Bion. Maybe we can go to the back garden at the amphitheater to get some information.
Just be careful.
Yes. I'll try my best not to get in Bion's way. You know, if you were willing to help us, you could also talk to Bion.
I will.
Okay. This should be the sluice gate. So I'm gonna rest. Oh, you know, I don't need to rest. What am I doing? Actually, how much, I only have 22,000. So we are gonna go back to the shelter, talk to Ryan, then... Yeah, let's just talk to Bion.
I'm more and more impressed with you, Hilda. For 1,000 years, I followed orders and accompanied Tandrius and his wife into the deeps several times. But in the end, we were driven out by the monsters there. Your combat skills are good, but not good enough to clear out the deeps. How on earth did you do it?
It was my father.
He was also in the deeps. That means that Eumenides must be planning something. I had no idea the Northwind Legion's commander was such a remarkable man. I hope I can meet him someday.
If you want to meet my father when everything's over, I'll arrange it.
Ooh, now that I'm looking forward to. What do you want to know? Lawrence. So, this is how his life ended. He was a mysterious, quiet man. He'd often stare up at the sky and say something out of nowhere. Was he a good man? I think so. It's just that maybe his definition of good was slightly different from others. I'm not surprised he joined the cultists.
But he was also Marble's valued deputy. Would he have been so easily swayed by the cultists?
A man like Marble would never attempt to understand Lawrence's true feelings. He was unsophisticated and kept questioning everything. I'm not surprised he ended up making some unethical decisions. Lawrence was living in his own world. I'd never have someone like that by my side.
I do appreciate that all this exposition is totally time to stretch and fix my posture, take a drink. Like,
I found this dog tag in the Glittering Deeps.
Is this Hastar? Oh, he gave me a lot of hard times.
like how
He'd often
Bayan
say
knows
highly
literally
inappropriate
everybody
things.
in the Legion.
I was always worried he might anger his superiors. He was actually pretty good with a weapon. That was never the problem. It's just that... Anyway, I had to resolve quite a few cases where he was bullied, but he didn't know what the problem was.
Sounds like someone who didn't quite fit in.
Army life is highly stressful and requires discipline. I once saw him singing with some street artists, so he obviously could fit in with some groups. If he hadn't joined the army, he'd surely be living a free and unique life. That's just my personal opinion, of course.
Okay. Talk about mission statistic information. This is getting more and more incredible. If you're the one saying it, I believe it must be true. I've never heard of such an anomaly before, be it from the curse during the 1,000 years. Take a note if you can. I'll keep an eye out too. Got it.
Ha! Feel like sparring? The glory of the three.
I talked to Bayan, but he didn't tell me anything. Starite trade. Ephesian Star is rare in origin and high in value. It is mainly used in major public facilities, temples, schools, and the Aerostoy areas of the city. Because Starite is primarily used as proof of the Aerostoy status, it is rarely used as a trade commodity. Only when communicating with other cities will it be given to lords, kings, and ministers, and other such dignitaries. Therefore, the circulation of Starite is not great. On the contrary, people will imitate its shapes with non-magical gemstones, thus promoting the gem trade. Gems have natural colors, but do not need to be complicated magical processing. Can come from a variety comparatively wide range of sources. They are very convenient for trading with other cities. Okay. So one of the things that I've never done is do this training.
Feel like sparring?
So I want to train against all-rounder enemies.
Come, show me what Antvari warriors are made of. Fought well this time.
Okay.
I serve Lady Minerva. Feel like sparring? Come, show me what Antvari warriors are made of. Fought well this time.
Okay. Does it full heal me afterwards? Yes, okay.
What do you want to know? Feel like sparring? Come, show me what Antvari warriors are made of. Fought well this time. What do you want to know? Feel like sparring? Are you ready to witness the might of the Aegis Legion? That was a good battle. You've
Okay.
impressed me.
Oh, okay. So I got a Start Dissolving Agent out of that. I also got an achievement. It did actually consume my
Hey, sweetie, what's
cells.
up?
So we can not afford to make the Sword and Shield level 8 yet, and we just need Stardust to make the bracelets level 9.
Thank you.
So we will get to that in a little bit. Since I did rest recently, I'm just gonna rest again. So we are going back to Argus Plaza. I want to go to the Laurel Mansion. I think Marble has left the mansion, so we're probably going to the Boulevard. My posture's going to garbage. Alright. Okay. So yeah, I'm fairly certain Marble left the mansion. I think he wasn't here the last time I was here. Okay, I guess we still go in the back way. I don't think I could actually get in the front way. Just, you know, how do you go home? Oh, the hole in the wall through the cliff. Like, just, you know, that's as one does. Okay. The Marble's no longer here, so I think we have to go to the Boulevard and start the trials. And then from there, we will show him our evidence of betrayal by the Aristoi, known as Agnes. Okay, we got these statues that shoot laser beams. We're just going to ignore them. More Stardust so I could upgrade my gauntlets again, but we'll just go for it. Oh, did I level up at some point? No. Okay. There's some salves here. That's good. Okay, so we came in from the side door. I saw Minerva back there. Oh, is this... Okay, I just slightly cheated there. Okay. Well, I'm just going to let you know we will not be doing anything else this stream. There we go. Okay, so this is a shrine, and within the shrine... Oh, there's a tablet here. Patrice G's. Patrice is willing to devote a lifetime to become the guardian of truth. Patrice assumed the Archon of Clergy mantle at a young age. Even though he was 73 years of age now, he still had a sturdy physique and remains full of ideals and kindness. Although born to an ancient Aristoi family, he does not take pride in this and seldom brags about it to others. In order to govern the city, he voluntarily listens to the voice of the people. He also built temples and encourages all Aristoi senators to embrace them and take up responsibility for their maintenance and repair. Meanwhile, the Archon frequently observed public sentiment at the various temples and blessed all believers without prejudice, regardless of whether they were Aristoi citizens or slaves. Initially, Petrius was not especially willing to compete for the position of Archon, However, as a senator and theologian, he regularly raised and advocated various issues. He also constantly talked about how he could mold Aphis into a true utopia. Due to his political and academic activities, Petrus, who just turned 30 years of age, was elected as Archon of Clergy by a landslide. Even though our wisdom and kindness can hardly be compared to the goes of the gods of the stars, we can still try our best as humans. Humility, respect, and love are important components of our physical and mental well-being in this temple, along with Petrus will share no effort in their advocacy of this. Okay, can I get into this thing? There we go. Usually there should be an owl statue in here. Check. Star of Pallas. Author Apollos. Apollos. Legend has it that the court magistrate, one of the gods of stars, represents impartiality, and wisdom. There are many tales of his deeds, but the taming of Pallas is perhaps the most famous one. The court magistrate is known for debating skills. One day, lightning and torrential rain battered the city. In order to protect the people, the court magistrate traveled the intersection between the starry sky and the earth and began to negotiate with the clouds and wind. The court magistrate debated with the rain clouds for 3 days. He pitied these rain clouds, for they were unable to ascend to the distant starry sky and were also unable to descend to the ground. This meant that they could only sway in the midair all alone. This was the reason why they tried to disturb the city of Aphis. The magistrate suggested that the rainfall could irrigate the ground. The gentle breeze could help the wheat grow, and they could provide shade for the olive trees. However, the people would share their crops with them by the temple. The rain clouds were persuaded by the magistrate's willpower and wisdom. They gave lightning bolt to the magistrate, and the bolt turned into a large, pure white canine. The magistrate named it Pallas, allowed it to accompany the three, and permitted it to deliver information to Aphis. Although Pallas was loyal, it also had a fierce personality. It said that violent winds and torrential rain would occasionally besiege Aphis when Pallas was in a full mood. Pallas is known throughout the world as the divine canine. It occasionally visits the Kalim summit, protecting the Nexus and loitering in the temple. Rumor has it that not all Kalim summit's inhabitants will be lucky enough to see Pallas. Only those priests and maidens that are true, pure of heart will be destined to meet it. It is a miracle that people today can see it with their own eyes. It is an edict left to the world by the gods and stars, which remind all Ephesians of the three blessings do exist. Alright, so I'm going to fight a lightning dog later. Introduction to festival rituals. New Moon Blessing Festival can be performed during the new moon lunar phase of each month. A brand new candle and a plate with a starry design must be prepared beforehand. Stand in front of the priest and recite the prayer while cradling your newborn baby. After you finish reciting the prayer, the priest will place a drop of candle wax onto the newborn's forehead as a symbol of the battle maid's blessing. This ritual is then complete. Introduction to the festival rituals. Harvest Festival. The Harvest Festival, lasting 7 days, is held annually during the autumn festival. During this time, there is a drama competition, sporting events, and magnificent parades in the plaza. Free wine and sacrificial livestock are provided by the temple. During this time, people do not need to worship inside the temple. Laurel Festival. As an Aristoid boy with an outstanding family background shall assume the mantle of Laurel Ambassador to worship the gods, he will conduct a ritual by holding a ritualistic festival, symbolizing the galaxy and our calendar system, while leading the maiden choir to the singing of hymns. Private theological research document. The singular objective of theological research is to understand the gods and their supposed lives. Theological research helps us understand exactly who we put our faith in and why we believe what we believe. We bear the duty of understanding everything about the gods and stars, the responsibility of ensuring that our findings are clearly communicated to the public and aid in their understanding of beliefs. Their progress is divided into the following broad categories: a record of the age of myths, organizing all the classical myths that the ancient Ephesians handed down over the years and analyzing the meaning behind these ancient texts; a record of modern religion, record and organize the differences present in the modern Ephesian myths; changes to temple history, record each temple's customs, daily routine, and history, and changes to its construction; combine the information from the previous categories and analyze it alongside the customs of people in the different time periods. Such research will require enormous amounts of manpower and resources, and sufficient knowledge and wisdom would be required in order to begin the analysis. However, I am willing to invest everything into this research in the hopes that one day such systematic data can be offered to the temple's database and allow the brilliance of the gods and stars to shine far and wide. Okay. Any other documents? No, we're going to pray. Alright. I have about 40 minutes left. This is a Paragon. So far, each one of these has taken me about an hour to overcome. So we will see how bad this one is. Oh, I already see some lore tablets. Okay, so nothing behind us as per usual. Lore tablet time. I'm only going in with 19 salves, so we'll see how this goes. Check. Euthenia number 1, gently illuminating the endless night sky together with countless glittering stars. The moon watched over Aphis. Euthenia is one pure and benign as the moon. Euthenia was an Aristoid born to house Platinum Moon. The lineage of this house is said to trace back to the first Archon of Legion, Alcinous. It is the old and noble house, however, Euthenia did not show any of the snobbishness and arrogance commonly seen among the Asterigos. She was a strong and compassionate lady who loved all things in existence. Born during the age of the Republic, she was a supporter of Alcinous' ideas. She believed that the key for Aphis to remain strong and enduring was for the people of all classes to unite as one. After the Civil War and during the first era of the Republic, within the city remained two opposing factions, while those on the outskirts were still deeply traumatized by the war with Martoon. Euthenia often spent her time among the different classes and factions to unite them and traveled to different places to give speeches, whether it was the aristocratic quarter of the Acropolis or the farmlands near the city wall. She could be spotted visiting them all without prejudice. When Philippos led the legion to aid the allies against Martoon, Euthenia was given her usual speeches when suddenly the situation took a turn for the worse. Some Arizoi seized the opportunity of Philippos being away to collude with Martoon infiltrators and turned some members of the legion against Aphis. They moved a Colossus that was about to self-destruct into Prima Boulevard in Acropolis in an attempt to create fear and chaos among the masses. Euthenia stepped up as an Arizoi, and with her honest and passionate speech, everyone present united to resolve the crisis. Okay. Euthenia 2. The only way to prevent massive magic discharge from the core of the Colossus was to destroy the Colossus completely. Euthenia realized that the magic ballista that had been damaged in the chaos would still be useful if she could manage to get it charged. She then took to the skies using Starlight. While observing the situation, she directed the citizens to combat the rebels in order to obtain the charging device and manage to destroy the Colossus using the magic ballista. However, despite the destruction of the Colossus and weakening of the magic at its core, the discharge still happened. Euthenia endured the excruciating pain of the discharge and absorbed all its magic in order to protect the citizens, causing her body to reduce the Stardust. My friends, remember unity is the key to our strength and resilience, were Euthenia's last words. Euthenia's sacrifice brought about the unity of everyone in Aphis and helped them withstand the 5-year war against Martoon. After the war, Philippos, the Archon of Legion, erected a statue of Euthenia at the plaza where she sacrificed herself. The plaza was later renamed to Euthenia Plaza, in remembrance of what she had done to unite the people of Aphis. Okay, please, just only 2 tablets and a boss fight. Okay, so there's the Colossus that killed her. I'm sure there's going to be a magic ballista.
By the court magistrate! If the Colossus core's magic breaks down, it would be a catastrophe! Everyone! We need to destroy the Colossus before the magic breaks down!
Okay, so I don't think I'm fighting Euthenia.
It'll destroy the Colossus once it's charged.
Okay, I have nothing to insert. Okay, we're just gonna start this off with the circle. Charging module. Okay. So that cost a crap ton of AP. You're gonna die purely because I need AP. Okay, so let's throw a charging module in.
It worked! The Colossus is damaged!
Okay. Okay, am I missing something? Is this this looks like a solid wall over here. Do I climb up here?
Court Magistrate, protect your people! Be careful! The Colossus is releasing energy again!
Okay, this is timed. I wonder if it's like once I get to that second phase it's timed versus like the whole thing is timed. I think I can just kind of nonchalantly get through the first phase. So I just need to kill the big dude and activate the ballista.
Try time for the magical escape. It'll destroy the Colossus once it's charged.
Okay, so our goal is just kill the big dude. That is all we care about. Okay, big dude's dead, got the charging module. Okay, we are doing the same thing again.
Be careful! The Colossus is releasing energy again!
Okay, run up here. Activate this. Is that it? Was that it? Oh, now do I fight her?
Now it's my responsibility to shoulder the burden. People, remember this moment. Remember our strength when we stand together.
Together roll. Together roll. Together roll. There was an L at the end of together there. Okay. Alright, that was... Okay, that only took like 10 minutes. Okay. Okay. That was a very easy Paragon event. I'm a little disappointed in how simple that was. Like, I guess that comes down to the shield skill is, well, okay, the shield guy was probably, like, the longest, hardest one. The mage dude was was a pain in the ass period because it felt like just complete, like the mage and the cadet training guy just felt completely random on if I was able to succeed or not. The Legion guy was really straightforward. I think I beat him first try. So we are going to quick see what this new accessory does. So Resilience is the one that I kind of want to replace. Equilibrium, what do you do? Increase defense with AP and high, increase AP when the AP is low. Okay, so increased SP recovery speed, amazing. I like it. It's good. So this is interesting. Increase my defense when AP is high. So while I'm like just kind of chilling, my defense goes up, which is always nice. And then when my AP is low, I get more attack. Well, the only thing I really use AP for is casting the shield skill. So like when I don't have it up, I have full AP, and thus I want more defense. And then when I do cast it, my AP is gonna be lower, so I get more attack. But I'm always trying to keep my AP high during those periods, so I'm not sure that will ever pay off. I think I'll just stick with increased AP recovery speed. I did level up though. 18, 36, 54, so now we're on the next set. Yeah. So let's do that. Okay. Oh, I have 54,000 Stardust. You know what that means? That is a one-way ticket to more bracelet power. Because it's one way, because we can't go back once we find You know, I really like wish I had kept like a lawyer timer when I tap it, you know, to keep track of just how much reading I have done in this game. I technically
sweetie,
have
what's up?
VODs and I could go through and do it, but eh. Alright, bracelets level 9. I can go to 10. I just need 50,000 Stardust. I already have all these materials on hand.
Thank you.
I feel like I should have died more and farmed some of these these areas better. So I could get more resources in Stardust. Because now I want to just go farm up 50,000 Stardust and just get my bracelets to 10. Like, I could just go to the mines and run around or something. Let's just keep pushing story. I've got about... Yeah, I'm torn. I could have set it to the harder difficulty at the start, but I was unfamiliar with the game, so I didn't want to like do that. And I generally don't like playing on hard mode for my first playthrough. I like to kind of get the developer intended experience on normal difficulty, and if they tell me hard is the normal difficulty, I hate the developer. So anyway, so yeah, I'm just trying to get the, like, I'm just playing on normal, like, it's really casual. I want to go see if this bull respawned. If it did, it dies. It did not. Okay. So, and yeah, like I've played a bunch of Souls games, so like I'm kind of used to like the dodge mechanics and blocking and things like that. So, oh, I did get my stealth back. So yeah, I do need to get worse. I was watching another streamer play this the other day, because you know there's like one stream of this game going at any given point, and they kept dying repeatedly, and I just felt bad. But they eventually got through the area. But yeah, it's definitely a thing. Okay, so we are in the Boulevard. I have no idea how long this trial is going to take, so I'm hoping it takes less than a half hour. Oh, we can check that out. The Gods of Stars and a Boy's Coming of Age, author Apollos. Some people say that the coming of age for Ephesian boys is a conversation between the darkness and himself. Regardless of where in the city he may hide, the darkness will always be able to find him. Only the tenacious souls can remain. The souls of the weaker boys will be stripped away. Whilst the boys have to sleep, he will be woken by the gentle sounds of approaching footsteps, his skin rubbing against velvet. He will smell an aroma that differs from that of a candle. It is milder and more elegant, similar to a ray of moonlight shining from within the clouds. At the moment, the woman that approaches the boy is akin to the crescent moon, wearing a dress made of white chiffon, and her swaying gait is obscured. As she slowly walks towards him, the exquisite curvature of her figure is accentuated by the moonlight. Oh god. The boy will immediately think of the battle maiden, the only female amongst the three gods and stars, for she would possess such an otherworldly air. The boy will widen his eyes and attempt to see her more clearly, but his vision will blur and his body will collapse, powerless and unmoving. However, fires will blaze within his body, causing him to spout profusely. The boy will gasp for breath, and he starts to panic. As the candle scent becomes stronger over time, he will gradually lose the ability to think clearly, as though his brain is being consumed by fire. Her tender touch is warmer than sunlight, moister than seawater, and filled with endless love. Only then will the boy relax and allow her continued kisses to peel away the outer layers of his grief. As the boy is surrounded by the goddess's kindness, he will sink deeper into darkness, anger, shame, regret, despair, and hate. Because this book does not meet the temple standards for inclusion, and its collection at the bottom half has been torn and hidden away. As the boy is surrounded by the goddess's kindness, he will sink deeper into darkness, anger, shame, regret, despair, and hate. Yes, I'll take pizza for lunch. So the god, I'm really confused here. Like, so basically, the boy's like woken up in the middle of the night by some sensual woman in a little chiffon dress and swaying her hips as her gait is obscured by something. I'm not sure what's obscuring her gait. And she's accentuated by the moonlight.
That's quite enough exposition.
Thank you.
Please, just get
You
to
know
the
what?
point.
I'm not gonna analyze this. The writing in this game is the writing in this game. We're just gonna move on. I hope I have enough time for these trials. I don't want to stop partway through. With only... Oh, you know what? In looking at the time, I did start my timer late. So, it is actually 5 minutes to noon, which is my stopping time. So, on that note, I'm going to teleport back to the shelter. No. We are at my end time anyways. I did the timer wrong. So, I have to end at 5 minutes anyways to end on time. So we're just gonna end 5 minutes early. And I will raid off. No, don't worry about it. Okay. So today started with the plaza. Got yelled at by Air Story that does not like me as an outsider. Killed a bunch of Legion guys. That's fine. Nobody cares about them anymore. Did a house party, dinner party, event in Laurel Manor. Minerva actually showed up. So then I went through some sewers, killed a bunch of cultists, found proof that the cultists and the Aerostar are working together. And now I did a Paragon, which took 10 minutes, which is very different from the other Paragons, but I will take it. Yeah. So, yeah, now about to start the trials for Minerva to prove to Marble that she is working for the city, I guess. I don't know what these trials are supposed to prove. I guess I have missed that bit of exposition. So yeah, next time, I might actually just start by farming up the other 26,000 Stardust that I need to upgrade the gauntlets to 10. I really hope level 10 is the max level, because I really don't want to try to keep farming up materials to go farther. So yeah, next time, trials, farming up some Stardust. Hopefully I can get the Stardust in the trials and not have to do anything. I think there's like 1 or 2 more Paragons. The DLC store page lists where the Paragons are at. I didn't really write that down or pay attention to it, but I'll check it later to make sure that I've gotten them all. I do like the Paragon stuff. I think it's more interesting than the general gameplay of the game for the most part. Oh, I did not actually save my game. Hold on, let's continue. There is a manual save option that I've been doing just to, I don't know why I do it. But we are going to save. Okay, so I'm at 29 hours into the game. So yeah, that makes sense for 10 sessions at a little under 3 hours each. Or about 3 hours each, and then my first session was only 1 hour. So, thank you, Kess. Thank you, Nit, for joining in and chatting. I know, Nit, you just came in to find out what I wanted for lunch, but whatever. We will end here. So, about 2 hours, 45 minutes of actual gameplay there. So not quite the 3 hours that I was hoping to get, but whatever. It's noon. I need to end. So we will find somebody to raid off to. Let me see if anybody on the Clouder is streaming. Where is Cool Cat Streamers? Island is streaming, and Telio is streaming. Would you guys rather go see Telio prepare for his GDQ run of playing Ganbare Goemon 2? Or would you rather see Island playing Kingdom Hearts 1.5, 2.5 remix? We can do either of them. My preference will probably be go to Telio. I do appreciate going to him, and he is a great speedrunner and personality. You're getting off Twitch anyways. Wow. Well, can you at least stay on so my raid number stays up? So it's like at least 2. We'll just go for it right now, actually. So thank you. Where is my stream manager tab? Come on, stream manager tab. Where did I leave you? All right, we're just gonna make a new stream manager tab. All right, content. Wait, stream manager tab. Okay, we are going to raid off to Telio. And yeah, give him some love. Oh, okay. You want to give Dave some love? Okay. The Island Mexicano. Okay, we can give Dave some love. I just don't really want to watch Kingdom Hearts, so I'll probably raid and then ditch him. Okay, starting the raid, Island Mexicano. So I really hate this raid system. Okay. Anyways, thank you. Next time, we'll be tomorrow from 9 to noon Eastern time. Hopefully, I'll be playing some more Asterigos, get through these trials, and then pursue more story, and hopefully get my gauntlets to level 10. I really want those gauntlets to be level 10. So, thank you all for watching. Thank you for chatting, and have a good day. Bye bye.